back to the kids' economy. In this lesson, we're going to be discussing the difference between wants and needs. First, let's start with needs. What do you really need in your life? Think about what are the basic requirements necessary for survival and well-being. Do you need an iPhone? Do you need those new fancy shoes? You want them, but you don't need them. Needs include essentials such as food, water, shelter, clothing, and healthcare. The production and consumption of goods and services are primarily driven by meeting people's needs. When a large portion of the population requires a particular product or service to fulfill their basic needs, producers are incentivized or they are encouraged to supply those goods or services to meet the demand. So, for example, the demand for food creates a market for farmers to produce crops and for food manufacturers to process and package food items. The need for healthcare services leads to the production of medical equipment, medicine, and the establishment of hospitals and clinics. Without needs, we couldn't survive. So think about if you can't survive without something, like physically stay alive, that is a need. Now, the fun stuff are wants are desires or preferences beyond basic needs. And these vary from person to person and are shaped by individual preferences, cultural influences, and societal trends. So the wants in, for example, America, those might be vastly different than the wants in Madagascar. Different cultures and different societies. Wants can include luxury items, entertainment, leisure activities, fashion, and technology. The production and consumption of goods and services to satisfy wants are driven by consumer demand and the willingness to pay for these items. Producers constantly innovate and create new products and services to fulfill people's wants and stay competitive in the market. For example, the demand for smartphones, video games, designer clothing, or travel experiences, those all arise from people's wants, not their needs. Producers respond to these wants by developing and offering products and services that cater to those desires. It's important to note that wants can change over time due to evolving tastes, trends, and technological advancements. As people's wants evolve, the economy adapts and shifts its production to meet the changing demands. So think about when your mom and dad were your age now. Could you imagine that their wants are significantly different? There was probably no internet. They didn't have smartphones. So just imagine how the evolving of tastes and trends and technological advancements really will shape supply and demand within an economy. Overall, the interplay between people's needs and wants heavily influences what is produced and consumed in an economy. The needs drive the production of essential goods and services, while the wants drive the production of goods and services that satisfy desires beyond our basic necessities. The dynamic relationship between consumers and producers shapes the overall supply and demand within an economy, influencing the range of products and services available for consumption at any point in time.
Yep.